The Ixari were explorers, cold, calculating beings of logic who considered themselves the oldest and wisest species in the Orion Spur. Their ships glided through the void with silent grace, powered by technology that had endured millennia without rival. To them, war was primitive, a relic of uncivilized cultures that still clung to the brutality of their past. So, when the first human warship entered the outskirts of Ixari-controlled space, the Council of Elders regarded it as little more than a curiosity. Humans, they said with amusement, are a young species, loud, crude, predictable. The vessel was nothing extraordinary to look at from afar, a massive, angular machine bristling with weapons. Its exterior was scarred, blackened from past conflicts. But the humans did not respond to hails, nor did they attempt any diplomacy. The warship simply drifted toward the boundary markers as if daring the Ixari to react. "Scan it," ordered Elder Cutavol, his mandibles clicking with casual boredom. "Let us see what these savages think makes a warship." The Ixari flagship sensors came alive, their beams slicing through the void like invisible spears. At first, the data was exactly what they expected. Heavy armor plating, outdated fusion reactors, weapons so crude they bordered on barbaric, projectiles rather than plasma beams, chemical-based explosives, even railguns that hurled metal slugs at impossible speeds. The alien officers chuckled. "How quaint," said one technician, his 4 hands moving fluidly across the holographic controls. "It is a fortress of iron and fire. Their technology is a century behind ours." But then the scan dug deeper. The laughter stopped. "Elder, you should see this," the technician said, his voice trembling. Caravel tilted his head. "Explain." "There are redundancies in their power systems. Multiple cores, each one powerful enough to drive a cruiser. And strange signatures, reactive shielding that doesn't just block attacks, but redirects energy back at the source. And here..." He stopped, his fingers frozen mid-motion. "What is it?" HFY demanded. The technician swallowed hard. "This ship, it has no crew compartments, no life support. It isn't manned. It's fully autonomous." HFY frowned. "A warship without warriors? That is nothing new." "No, Elder. This isn't a drone. It feels like the ship itself is alive. There is something fused with the metal. A neural lattice unlike anything we've seen. It's not just controlled by an AI. It is the AI. The ship is thinking." A cold silence filled the control room. The Ixari, a species that believed in technological perfection, had never once considered merging life and war in such a brutal way. They valued precision and control. What they were seeing in the human warship was something entirely alien to them, a machine designed to feel hatred. The scans continued, revealing darker secrets. Beneath the armor were strange reservoirs of organic material, biological tissue integrated with circuits. The Ixari scientists theorized that human engineers had somehow uploaded fragments of human consciousness into the ship systems. "Elder," one of the younger officers whispered, "this thing, it might actually want to kill." As if in response, the warship's engines roared to life. Pivoted sharply, its weapons locking onto the Ixari flagship. The aliens froze, stunned by the sheer speed with which the human vessel reacted, as though it had sensed the intrusion of their scan and was now angry. "Raise shields," HFY ordered. But before his command could even echo through the bridge, the human warship fired. A single railgun slug tore through the void, moving so fast it ripped through space-time distortions. It slammed into the Ixari shields with the force of a small star going supernova. Their defenses, considered impenetrable by the Council, shattered like glass. The Ixari flagship lurched violently. Sirens screamed. "How can a primitive kinetic weapon breach our shields?" a lieutenant shouted in terror. HFY stared at the human ship in dawning horror. He understood now. This wasn't just technology. It was philosophy. Humans didn't build warships to intimidate. They built them to end wars. "Elder, we are detecting dozens more," the technician cried, pointing at the sensors. "Human warships coming out of hyperspace."